Night has changed us more than once, left its mark on me and you. We've walked the things we never planned, somehow made it through. I've learned how easy it is to leave, how hard it is to stay. But when the room goes quiet now, I'm here anyway. We don't talk like we used to, we choose our words with care. Every silence has a meaning by every look is a rare. We say goodbye in different ways, the moments, not the names. But every time I turn around, you're still the same. I don't need to know the reason, I don't need to ask why. I just know when things fall apart, you don't walk by. I'm still here with you, after everything we've been through. Not because it's easy now, not because it's new. I'm still here with you. Will the world feels untrue, all the noise fades away somehow. I'm still here with you. We both had reasons to let go, plenty of doors to close. We've both been hurt enough to know how fragile love can grow. But there's a strength in standing still when running feels the same. There's a truth in staying present when nothing's guaranteed. I won't say we'll always be fine, I won't promise what I can't give. I just know this moment matters more than the life we almost lived. I don't need to fix the past, Lord. because something in my heart still hears your voice. I don't know where the road will lead. I don't know what we'll do. All I know is right here, right now, I'm still here with you. The world keeps turning loud and fast, but here the moment's true, and whatever comes tomorrow, I was still here with you. The city sleeps 1,000 miles away. Different moons, the same old night. I wonder if you feel it too. It's quiet pulling tight. We don't speak the way we used to. We don't ask each other why, but I still feel you somewhere out there under the same sky. We've both been walking separate roads, learning how to stand alone. We learn how distance changes things, how silence finds a home. I don't know where tomorrow leads, or how our stories tie. I just know tonight you're breathing under the same sky. I don't need to hear your voice. I don't need to know your view. Some connections don't disappear, they just stretch across the blue. Under the same every star still looks the same. Every wish still flows this wide. Under the same sky, I don't feel so alone tonight, even when we're worlds apart. Oh, we're under the same sky. You've both been hurt enough to know how careful hearts can be. We've learned how not to say too much, how to let things be. There's sometimes late when the night goes still and the truth comes by. I feel your name in the sand. the same sky. I won't ask you where to sleep, I won't ask you to return. I know some bridges aren't meant to cross, they're just meant to burn. Under the same sky. We don't need to cross the distance, we don't need to say goodbye. Sometimes love is simply knowing you're alive. Under the same sky, when the night feels cold and wide, I still find a bit of comfort knowing you're on the other side. Under the same sky, where the past and present lie, no matter where we end up now, we're under the same sky. Maybe love hasn't been together us, maybe it's meant to remain in the quiet understanding that distance doesn't break. If this is all we're meant to share, this unspoken time, then I'll hold it gently always, under the same sky. Under the same sky, I still feel your light somehow. Now there's something I need to chase, just something with me now. Under the same sky, I don't ask the reason why, I just know wherever love still lives, oh, it's under the same sky. The world keeps time, so do we, each on our own side of time. But tonight, in always I remember, we're under the same sky. The night doesn't ask us anything, just lets us be. No questions hanging in the air, no need to agree. We said enough to last a lifetime, more than words can heal. But standing here beside you now, is only what I feel. We've both learned how to carry time, how to wear it on our skin. We've learned which truths to keep inside and which ones never win. I don't need to hear the reasons, I don't need to know the plan. I just know the moment you're this close, I understand. I don't need the past explained, I don't need tomorrow's view. All I know is right here now feels true. It's only this feeling, nothing more, nothing less. Not a promise, not forever, just a moment I can't second guess. It's only this feeling when everything falls away. No names, no plans, no answers, just this feeling that stays. Away in smaller ways, learned how to not look back. We've built our lives on careful steps to cover every crack. But something breaks through all of that when you're standing near. Like all the noise I've learned to live with disappears. I won't tell you this is easy, I won't say it's meant to be. I know how fast a moment like this can leave a mark on me. But I won't pretend it doesn't matter, or that I don't care, because something honest is happening right here. We don't have to cross the line, we don't have to make it last. We just have to let ourselves feel what we feel right now. It's only this feeling, not a dream, not a lie, just the truth between two breaths before it passes by. It's only this feeling, but it's more than it seems. Some things don't need a lifetime, they only need to be. Maybe love isn't always a story that needs an ending. Maybe it's just a moment you carry quietly. If this is all we ever share, if this is where it stays, then let me say it honestly, it was enough. It's only this feeling, but it changed me somehow. Not because it promised more, but because it's here now. I won't ask it to stay forever, I won't ask it to grow. I'll just hold it in the silence before it goes. don't remember every word we said, or how the night began, but I remember standing there, feeling like a younger man. The world felt lighter on my chest. The future didn't matter. For a moment I forgot the cost of everything after. Your smile wasn't trying to impress. It didn't need a reason why. It just met me where I was that night. No need to hide. We weren't thinking years ahead, or what the truth might be. We were only living in the space between you and me. I don't ask for that moment back. I know time won't beg. I just close my eyes sometimes and feel how it felt then. That's how it felt then. Before the world weighed in, before love learned to hesitate, before doubt moved in. That's how it felt then, when wanting wasn't a crime, just two hearts beating honestly in borrowed time. Live long enough to know how feelings change their names, how something pure can learn to hurt when life gets in the way. But every now and then I swear I feel it just as clear, that version of myself I was when you were near. I don't blame the years for moving on, or us for growing wise. I know love doesn't stay the same when seasons change their minds. But there was truth in who we were before we learned to fence. And sometimes that's enough for me to make it make sense. We don't live in memory, we don't stay back then, but memory still knows the way to how it felt then. That's how it felt then, when the night stood still, when loving you felt simpler, and learning how to feel. That's how it felt then. No promises, no plans, just believing in the moment as it stands. All I carry from those days is a truth I can defend. It's knowing I was real once. That's how it felt then. That's how it felt then. And I won't say it's gone. It lives inside the man I am, even now moving on. I don't ask to go back there, I don't cross that line. just honor what was real to me at that time. Inside my heart, I remember how it felt then. I've heard every reason not to try, every warning whispered low. I've learned how easy it is to hide behind the things we know. But when I'm standing here with you, all the careful plans let go. There's a truth I can't ignore tonight. What the heart knows. Oh, I'd away from better days. I've stayed when leaving felt the same. I've called it strength, I've called it pride, I've called it every name. But something moves beneath the noise, something deeper than control. It doesn't need to be explained. What the heart knows. I don't need a sign from heaven, I don't need the truth spelled out. Some things live beyond the words we doubt. What the heart knows doesn't always make sense. It doesn't ask permission, it doesn't need defense. What the heart knows stays quiet, stays close. It's there when all the answers fade. What the heart knows. We've lived long enough to understand how fear can sound like truth, how love can learn to hold its breath when it's been used. But every time I meet your eyes, every time you come this close, I feel something steady rise. What the heart knows. Promise you the world tonight. I won't say I figured it out, I just know this feeling isn't wrong, even when I have my doubts. Some truths don't need a future plan or a vow we can't uphold. They just ask to be respected. What the heart meant to be proven. Maybe it's meant to be felt. Maybe it lives where logic ends and defenses melt. If I've learned one honest thing from all the roads I chose, it's to trust the quiet truth. The heart knows what the heart knows. Won't leave me alone. Not the past, not the damage, not the distance grown. What the heart knows is simple as close. When everything else falls away, I listen to what the heart knows. Tonight I'm standing still, trusting what the heart knows. The night is quieter than before, like it's learned to listen now. Every step that brought us here still lingers somehow. I've known the ache of standing still, of letting moments pass. But when you're this close to me, nothing feels like the past. We've walked through years we didn't plan, learned how hearts defend. We've said goodbye in smaller ways we didn't mean. I don't ask you where this goes, I don't ask you to be sure. I just feel the truth arrive when I hold you close. I don't need the world to slow down, I don't need a reason why. I just feel the noise fall quiet when you're by my side. Holding you closer, like time has nothing left to prove. No promises, no perfect words, just me and you. Holding you closer, and everything feels unsure. I don't need to know forever now. I'm holding you closer. We've learned how silence can be kind, how less can say so much. We've learned how love can heal itself with just a touch. I feel the weight you carry still, the doubts you never show. But in this quiet space with me, you can let them go. I won't ask you to forget your fears or promise promise what I can't. I won't tell you this is easy, or say we always can. I just know this moment matters more than the truth we chase. Right now the world is far away, and this feels safe. We don't need to name the future, we don't need to change the past. All I know is standing here feels like it can last. Holding you closer when the night gets hard to face, when every doubt comes back around and asks for faith. Holding you closer like this is where I'm meant to be. If love has any truth left now, it's right here next to me. Holding you close, holding you closer, not because I'm afraid to lose, but because after all this time, I still choose you. I don't need the road ahead, I don't need to be sure. All I know is right here, right now, I'm holding you closer. The night keeps moving, so will we, back to where we were before. But somewhere deep inside my heart, I'm still holding you closer. You don't speak, but I hear you loud in the way your eyes don't move. There's a calm around you now that feels honest, feels true. You're not reaching for the past, you're not asking me to stay, but something in your quiet tells me more than words could say. We've both learned how noise can lie, how silence doesn't pretend. We've said enough in other lives that didn't know how to end. So we sit here side by side, letting the moment breathe. No need to fill the empty space between you and me. I don't need you to explain, I don't need to understand. I just feel the truth arrive when you hold my hand. In your stillness, No fear left to argue with, no reason left to leave. In your stillness, everything falls quiet inside. I don't need the world to make stay when I'm standing by your side. You don't promise me tomorrow, you don't offer me the past. You just give me who you are in a way that lasts. There's no pressure in your touch, no questions in your eyes, just a calm that settles deep where the old noise used to lie. I've lived long enough to know how love can wear a mask, how it asks for more and more until it's too much to ask. But this feels different somehow, like nothing's being sold, just two hearts resting in a truth that doesn't need to be told. We don't need to chase the moment, we don't need to make it stay. Some things matter most when you let them be this way. In your stillness, I don't feel alone, like something in me finally found a place called home. In your stillness, I don't need to prove a thing, I just stand here breathing everything. Maybe love isn't always fine, maybe it's learning how to rest. Maybe it shows up when the heart has nothing left to test. If this is all love ever is, quiet, honest, real, then I've been waiting all my life to feel this. In your stillness, I don't hear the past anymore. All the noise I carried with me can't reach me like before. In your stillness, I don't need to know what's next, I just know this quiet truth is enough. The night keeps moving, so will we, back into the world again. But somewhere deep inside my heart, I'll always hear your stillness. There was a night the world felt quiet, like it knew to step aside. Every fear we carried with us had nowhere left to hide. We didn't talk about tomorrow, didn't ask what this would be. We just stood there in the moment, you and felt slower in your arms, like it finally understood. All the weight I brought with me fell away like it should. We weren't chasing after answers, we weren't trying to be strong. We just let the night hold us where we belong. I didn't need the world to make sense, I didn't need to know what's next. All I knew was standing there, nothing else mattered. When nothing else mattered, when it was only us, no past to explain away, no future we could touch. When nothing else mattered, not the scars, not the years, just the truth in the way you held me through every fear. We both lived lives we never planned, learned how to carry the cost. We smiled through the hardest days, through everything we lost. In that quiet space between us, I felt something finally rest. Like for one honest moment, I was at my best. I don't need to rewrite history or pretend the pain was kind. I know how love can change a man if he lets it inside. But there was truth in what we felt before doubt had a say, and I still carry that feeling to this day. We don't live inside those moments, we don't ask them to return, but some feelings mark your heart forever, even when you learn. When the night stood still, when loving you felt simpler than fighting what I feel. When nothing else mattered, no reason left to pretend, just two hearts breathing quietly until the end. Maybe love doesn't last forever, maybe it's not meant to stay. Maybe it gives you one true moment to light the way. If that's all we were meant to have, if that's where it ends, then I'm grateful for the night when nothing else matters. still in us. The night has changed us more than once, left its mark on me and you. We've walked through things we never planned, somehow made it through. I've learned how easy it is to leave, how hard it is to stay. But when the room goes quiet now, I'm here anyway. We don't talk like we used to, we choose our words with care. Every silence has a meaning now, every look is aware. We've said goodbye in different ways, in moments not in names. But every time I turn around, you're still the same. I don't need to know the reason, I don't need to ask why. I just know when things fall apart, you don't walk by. I'm still here with you, after everything we've been through. Not because it's easy now, not because it's new. I'm still here with you when the world feels untrue. All the noise fades away somehow. I'm still here with you. We've both had reasons to let go, plenty of doors to close. We've both been hurt enough to know how fragile love can grow. But there's a strength in standing still when running feels the same. There's a truth in staying present when nothing's guaranteed. I won't say we'll always be fine, I won't promise what I can't give. I just know this moment matters more than the life we almost lived. I don't need to fix the past or make the future new. I just need to feel this now, still here with you. We don't need to make it perfect, we don't need to understand. All I know is when I'm lost, you reach for my hand. I'm still here with you when the night gets hard to face, when every doubt comes back around and asks for faith. I'm still here with you, not out of fear or truth, just because after all this time, I'm still here with you. Maybe love isn't staying young, maybe it's staying honest. Maybe it's learning how to stand when everything else falls apart. If this is all love ever is, quiet, worn and true, then I I don't need anything else but you. I'm still here with you, not because I had no choice, but because something in my heart still hears your voice. I don't know where the road will end, I don't know what we'll do. All I know is right here, right now, I'm still here with you. The world keeps turning loud and fast, but here the moment's true. And whatever comes tomorrow, I was still here